This is INCRadio, DZEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesianicristo.
Welcome back to another episode of Explore Mountain States.
That's it for the weather
and
update.
Moving on to our district news update.
Only here
on INCRadio Mountain States.
Hello, everyone. Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon to all of those watching and tuning into INCRadio Mountain States. I'm super excited to be with all of you today. If you have forgotten, my name is Sister Jordan from the locale of Tempe, Arizona, here in the not so cold desert. But today I am literally not all by myself this time. Not only are they here in person, we are here together in my very own home locale, Tempe, Arizona. However, we are not the only locale congregation here. Of course, if you have read the thumbnail of our broadcast, we are here for none other than the GWS of Maricopa. So I would love to introduce the ones who are here with me. I have two coming from Las Vegas, the other desert right next to me. I have Atenai and Uncle Ron.
Hey everyone, we're here with Jordan Live. And yes, we're covering Maricopa's 5th anniversary. And here are our brethren from Maricopa. Say hello, everyone. Happy anniversary po! And there we go. You saw clear, Ron. And Carlito is here, the resident minister. We will have a one-on-one interview with him later. But any greetings po for the audience that are watching us right now po, Carlito?
Well, thank you for listening today, and we do hope that you would enjoy our program for today.
Yeah.
Good day to everybody.
Yeah, nice to see you again, Carlito. We miss you over in Vegas po, in Nevada. And and to meet more of our brethren here in Maricopa for their anniversary special, we'll bring it back to Sister Jordan.
Thank you so much, Sister Mylene. I'm so happy that you and Uncle Ron are here with me, and I'm super excited to talk with our first set of guests today. We are going to jump straight in. I know most of you watching may not be familiar with who I have with me, but in commemoration of celebrating Maricopa's GWS for their anniversary, I have none other with me, the pioneering family that started it all here in Arizona, the Antonios. I'm going to be interviewing them, asking them questions so that you guys can get to know the GWS of Maricopa. Alrighty, everybody, I would love to start off with Brother Edmundo, and if you guys could please start off by introducing yourselves. And how long since you became part of this GWS?
It's been 15 years already since we inaugurate the GWS here in Maricopa. So since we... 5 years already, but I live in Maricopa like 10 years, 15 years. But when we inaugurate the Maricopa GWS, it's been 5 years already since we opened inauguration for the Maricopa GWS.
Thank you so much, brother. And if you don't mind also answering the question, tell us a little bit about the history and background of the Maricopa group worship service.
The history of Maricopa GW is nice. It's good. It's all the brother and sister are helping each other, especially for the propagation and all the activities that came from our church administration. We've been together helping to build up Maricopa GWS.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Brother Edmundo, for sharing just a little bit of the history. We'll get ready to learn more, everybody who's watching, as we continue to go down the line. All righty. I have our lovely sister behind me. We'll go to you. All right, sis, go ahead and introduce yourself first. And then if you could answer the question, how are you going to describe the growth both as a GWS and in the Brethren's faith?
Hello, everyone. I'm Sister Melissa Antonio from Maricopa GWS. And for the question, um, from the humble beginnings, we started off as a GWS, and steadily we have been growing in the faith as a congregation or GWS. We have remained strong and steadfast. But regardless, the brethren that are still within our locale have remained strong in works of propagation and in helping out the locale.
Yes, thank you, sis. And it's very evident as well. Humble beginnings, it all began in your guys' own home. Is that right? So it's been great watching them as well in their growth, not only physically, but of course in their faith. And then we will move on to our next question, which is, what are your favorite milestones and church activities and why? We will go ahead and give this question to you, Ate, if you can introduce your name.
Hi, my name is Sister Melody from Maricopa GWS. Maybe my favorite activities we're doing in Maricopa is when we invite, we went to Brother Craig's house, and we invite people to go to their house, eat, and give them the pasuko.
I don't know what I'm more excited for, the food or the brotherly love. Thank you for sharing, Ate Mel. And you guys will meet Brother Craig in just a little bit as well. We will also be interviewing him. You guys can get to know another pioneering member in the locale or the GWS of Maricopa. Moving on to our next question to get to know more about the GWS, which is future plans and goals for the GWS. We will go to none other than the lovely couple, the parents to this pioneering family, our sisters or sister. If you can introduce yourself, and you can introduce yourself as well, Po, and then you guys can answer together.
I'm Sister Elsa Antonio. I'm a part of Maricopa GWS.
And then y'all, you can also introduce yourself, Po.
Okay, I am Melanio Antonio, the head deacon of Maricopa GWS.
No, technical difficulties. Thank you, brethren. Continue introducing yourself, Po.
Okay, as head deacon of Maricopa GWS, we will always conduct the visitation and the tour brethren. That's it.
Yes, visitation and more. I'm sure that you are planning more future goals as well, not other than visitation. But I know you guys are all still a huge family, basically, as the local or the GWS of Maricopa. So visitation is just like coming over to your house, I bet. A lot of brotherhood in the locale. So thank you so much, Paul, for sharing your guys' stories and a little bit of history for the Maricopa GWS. They got to run. They have other things to attend to, but this is the pioneering family, the family that started all the Antonios. Thank you so much for joining us, you guys. Mommy,
Thank you, Po, and Sonia family. Let's give them a big round of applause. And we're still here in the with group worship service of Maricopa. We have a lot of live chatters here, Ate Jordan. Thank you for supporting today's show. We have Ka Justin Ramos greeting everybody. Happy anniversary, Maricopa. We have Sister Anastasia Maruco, and Sister Linda Bulyada. Hello po, Ka Linda. Kuya Mario Oka, Roberto Robreno, Mama Bell. Happy anniversary, Maricopa. Hashtag Tempe Maricopa and Rock Solid. Mountain States, Carona, Sister Amy Malyari. Hello po, dear brethren. Hello po, Maricopa. Hashtag Globe. We have Melvin Canlas, Alice or Base. Oh, there you go. Oh, Sister Archie Carlos is here. Hello, Auntie Arch. We miss you. And now let's talk to one of the brethren that is with us here. Let's call her Sister Amy. Sister Amy, hello. Come over here po. Join us here. And introduce yourself. Introduce yourself po.
Hello, everybody. My name is Amy, Amy De La Paz, and it is a great opportunity to speak before our brethren here. I'm here in Maricopa, GWS for 5 years, and I can see the unity of these brethren over here, and I love the way they do things because they participate in all their activities, support everything. Happy anniversary, everyone.
Yay! And if you want to greet anyone po, families in the Philippines or brethren in our district, go ahead po. Shout out.
Happy anniversary to all the districts, the mountain states here in
Maricopa.
Maricopa.
And Happy New Year
Year
as well.
everyone.
Our
as well.
last broadcast
We
here.
love everybody here. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. And for those who are joining us live here in our YouTube, please continue sharing our link. Give us a like and keep commenting. Tell us. And, if you can join us in our topic discussion, drop them in the live chat and we'll try to read them throughout the show. And with that being said, I'm turning it back to Sister Jordan.
Thank you so much, Ate Mai. I'm super excited. As you see, I have another guest here with me today. None other than our resident minister here in Arizona for Tempe and also the GWS of Maricopa. So, Carlito, if you could just start off with how are you doing? How are you doing today?
Well, how are you doing, everybody? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good time, whatever time is it in the place where you are. We are so happy that you are joining us today.
Yes, and I'm super excited that you're joining us here today too, Paul. Many of you who are watching probably know Carlito as a very familiar face. He was with you guys over there in Las Vegas. So if you guys know him, continue to send your greetings in the live chat as well. But I also wanted to ask you, Paul, how was your transition from coming from Las Vegas to Arizona, Paul?
Life is always getting greater because I have the opportunity to meet more members. Everywhere I go, I love the place where I go, and I enjoy the brethren that are with me in the local where I am. Because they are our own people, God's people.
Yes.
Thank you for welcoming me to the local of Maricopa and Tempe.
Yes, it really is a warm welcome to have you with us here too, Paul Carlito. It is also our very own honor, and I'm glad your transition was a beautiful one. And in the weather, especially, I mean, it's pretty similar, would you say, to Las Vegas?
Well, I think the temperature in Tempe is no different than the temperature in Las Vegas. I hope it's going to be the same and not even warmer by a degree.
Yes, you came when it was already starting to get a little bit cool. So let's see how he does when it reaches the summertime. Maybe he wants to go back to Nevada. Well, hopefully we can convince you to stay, Carlito. Alrighty. So what also has been your favorite highlight of the congregation of Maricopa so far?
Well, I believe that they are very active, patiently traveling. Each time they attend the worship service that we are now doing in the Chapel of Tempe, and they are so excited to hear that this coming January 12th, there will be a meeting for all the officers, and that will be done all over the world. And also the upcoming worldwide EVM that we would be uniting with on January 19th. They are all excited and preparing the guests that they would invite and bring to the chapel of Phoenix, Arizona. Hopefully, we could have a lot of guests that we could invite. So let's keep on doing it, my beloved brethren, especially the Maricopa people.
Did you hear that? All of us viewers who are from this region of Arizona, Carlito is expecting, and so is the Lord. But anyways, thank you so much, Paul Carlito, again. And he commented on the drive as well. If you guys didn't already know, it's like maybe like 45, around just a 45-minute drive. But if there's traffic, it can be like an hour or more. It's still a two-way road coming from the city to Maricopa. Is that still around about the route, the same route, like a two-way road. So they really do put in a lot of effort and sacrifice to join us here at the chapel that Tempe also uses. So we do acknowledge and commemorate and give our thanks to all of the brethren in the GWS of Maricopa. And continuing with you, Carlito, as our theme suggests, celebrating and reflecting on faithfulness. How does this phrase resonate to the congregation of Maricopa?
Well, I could see it that they are patiently doing their responsibility no matter what the weather is, hot or cold, dark or bright. The members in Maricopa are doing their best to remain active and dedicated, and they really desire to get a lot more converts so we could build up the census of the Maricopa congregation, and hopefully in the nearest future they would be a full-fledged locale. So I believe that we have a very low percentage of absentees in Maricopa, and still getting better, and will even improve in the days that are yet to come. Hopefully, with God's help, everybody would be inspired and aggressive, hoping that the Maricopa congregation will not remain simply as a GWS, but will soon become a full-fledged locale. So we are also convincing more members to become officers, just like Brother Craig. He is qualified to be one of our head deacons as well.
Yes, Kyle Craig. You'll be meeting him later, everybody.
So he's smiling already as I say those words, and we need a lot more. And I believe a lot of people are moving to the Maricopa area, considering that the cost of the houses are a lot cheaper than the nearby states like California. So I do believe that our census would be a lot more in the next few years.
Yes.
You know, Maricopa has high hopes that it would be a locale in the very near future. And I really hope that would happen.
Yes, Paul, we
That's
are
my
praying
faith.
really hard. Yes,
Yeah.
Paul. We are celebrating every day the little and large successes of the GWS of Maricopa, but they are all the more showing their faithfulness so they can reach that goal of becoming a full-fledged locale, just like what Carlito said. Carlito, speaking so much about Maricopa, could you also tell the viewers and everyone watching the service times, the worship service times, so they can't miss?
Wednesdays, we do it at 7:30 p.m. in the Chapel of Tempe. And on Sundays, we do it every 10 a.m. along with the Tempe congregation as well, because at the moment, we cannot use the rental place because of its inavailability. But once we get the opportunity, we could get our own place in Maricopa where the members could travel little less time reaching the place. I believe that by doing so, we could have more attendance, high percentage of attendance. So visit Maricopa. We are inviting you. It's a nice place to visit. It's growing.
It is growing. It is a nice city over there. Like he said, the cost of living there is pretty cheap. So if you are planning on visiting, definitely come. Drop the worship service times in the comments below if you are very familiar, so that other brethren who are visiting Arizona and need to come, they are aware of the worship service time. So our last thing or one of the last things I would love to ask you, Brother Lito, if there is any local plugs or upcoming events. I know you mentioned the EVM that we have in January, but if you had a message to the brethren of Maricopa, what would it be, Paul? They're all here and online.
See, what I'm saying to them right now is be ready, because we have help coming from the church administration, because there is a work here that would be helping us not only in the Tempe congregation, but also mostly for Maricopa. Soon, I believe that Brother Sean Riley, coming from Colorado, would be coming to our locale. He would reside with us here in the local of Tempe, and mostly he would be working for the Tempe congregation. That's additional help.
Yes.
So whenever the members would be needing help for missionary work, he would be assisting me here also in the local of Tempe. And that's a blessing from the church administration.
Yes, thank you so much for sharing everything, Carlito po. He already shared his thankfulness to the church administration, who also does so much for us over here in Arizona, not only for Tempe, but most especially our GWS of Maricopa. Thank you so much, po, Carlito, for sharing everything. I would love to keep talking with you more, but if you want more of Carlito, you're going to have to come visit. Alrighty, back to you, Ate Mai.
Thank you, Sister Jordan, and thank you, po, Calito. Love to Maricopa. And we're getting a lot of love here from our live chat, too. Saying hello to Ate RG, missing her family. We have Sister Katlea from New Jersey. Hello po, Atika. Thank you for supporting us today. Kuya Ron is on the live chat, too. We have Sister Alisa Orbes. We are also thankful for Maricopa's help in maintaining the House of Worship of Tempe. We also have Sister Cheryl Marukot. Happy 5th anniversary po, Maricopa. All right. And with that being said, because it's Maricopa's anniversary, we have a visitor from the Philippines, and I'm sure he is very familiar to those who watches radio in the morning in the Philippines. So let's call him. Our brother Bayani is here with us. Hello po, brother Bayani. Come on, join us po. Let's give him a round of applause. Hello po.
Hello,
How are you
everyone.
po?
I'd like to congratulate Maricopa Congregation for their 5th anniversary. Congratulations. May you be more in numbers so that a lot more people will have a chance to serve our Lord God. Yeah.
Yes po. So how was your visit po? What's your the favorite thing that you observe
What I
from this
noticed
country?
here in Maricopa and Tempe, I noticed that brothers and sisters love each other.
Yeah.
Yes,
they're
yes,
welcoming.
yes.
We felt that too.
The camaraderie and the friendship, yes, it's very,
Yeah.
And also I'd like to congratulate the local of Tempe, led by our brother Lito Balyada.
Woo!
Mhm.
Carlito.
And I'd like to greet our brother in the Philippines, brother Arnel Solano and brother Wally Taray.
Hello po, Carl.
I'm here in the US.
Yeah, surprise.
Enjoying the loving care of our brother Lito Balyada.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's different here po, ha, Kabayani?
Yes,
Like,
yes.
we're visiting, but we feel like we've been here for, forever. The love and the warmth that the brethren have shown.
Yes, the moment we arrive here,
Yeah.
I can feel the warmth.
With
welcome
food, they
with
welcome
the-
us with food, right? With love.
the friendship, the love and camaraderie of the members of the
Yes,
church, yes, it's very nice.
Yes. Well, thank you
And,
for visiting po, Kabayani.
but,
Yeah, greetings. Go ahead.
Before I finish this, I'd like to congratulate and greet everybody in the Philippines. Is like the local of Payatas. Uh, may you have more strength and be steadfast in our faith.
Oh,
At I'd like to greet everybody a wonderful New Year,
yes.
and may the blessings of our Lord and grace and goodness to overflow in our lives. Thank you very much.
Thank you po, Kabayani. And yeah, so you heard that from our brother Bayani. And again, thank you, Maricopa, for the warm welcome and the love. Okay, and with that being said, let's meet the leadership. So back to you, Sister Jordan.
Thank you so much, Ate Mai. It is clear we have a celebrity coming from out of the country here, Brother Briani. Thank you so much again for joining us. It is an honor to have you here. I hope I am doing good as a host. Alrighty, so as I continue doing my hosting duties, I have, just like Ate Mai mentioned, the leadership and key church officers here with me to be interviewed. Yes, he's a live applause today. Alrighty, so when I ask you guys your questions, if you could just start off by introducing yourselves and telling us a little bit about your role in the locale. We're starting with my brother to my right. I would love to ask you, how would you describe the congregation of Maricopa? Maybe like 3 words.
I'm Brother Craig Kennard from Maricopa GWS. And if I'm going to describe the Maricopa congregation in 3 words, I'd just say up and coming.
Up and coming. Yeah, that is
Yeah,
3
that's
words.
3 words.
Yeah, up and coming. Can you elaborate? What does up and coming mean to you, Paul?
Well, all of the brethren, like Lito had mentioned, we're always driving so far to empty worship for our worship service. And as he also mentioned, that our percentage of non-attendance is very low. And as far as I know, I don't think we have any inactive brethren in Maricopa.
Yeah, they're all active. They're all actively clapping it with us too. Alrighty, thank you so much for elaborating on up and coming. If you are also familiar with the brethren in the locale of Maricopa, if you have some friends here, also share with us how you would describe the culture, the brethren, the GWS of Maricopa in 3 words, or even your own locale. Let's share the love and learn more about each other and where we come from. So, Brother Craig, I also wanted to ask you when it comes to the theme of celebrating faithfulness, how does that apply to the GWS of Maricopa?
That we are always being strong in worshiping our Father in heaven, and that we are almost all of us are officers inside the church. So we're doing our best to always not only worship our God, but also to show how thankful we are by performing our duties before Him.
Well said, Brother Craig. Thank you so much for sharing. And it is also very evident the brethren in Tempe also notices how you guys celebrate your faith and how you guys keep strong, as well as how basically all of you are officers as well. Thank you so much, Brother Craig. I would love to hand the mic over to our next brother here. Again, you saw him just a little bit ago, a part of the Antonio family, the one who started it all. Brother Melanio, can you please share with us, as part of leadership, as he mentioned, he is the first head deacon over there. How do you lead the brethren to be more active and keep the faith?
I am Melanio Antonio. I am the head deacon of Maricopa Group of Worship Service.
Don't forget that. Yeah.
And we are always conduct visitation to our brethren, house to house, together with our co-officers. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Paul. See? He got his job down. Did you hear him earlier? He basically said the same thing. So thank you so much, Paul, for sharing. It's clear you're doing your job, Paul, because the brethren really are active. You see the live audience behind Atamai. They are all here. They are active, and they are together in the live chat and in person. So thank you, Paul, for doing what you do for the GWS of Maricopa, Paul. And lastly, I have with me our lovely sister, Bright and Green. I would love to ask you, sis, if you could introduce yourself, tell us about your role in the locale. She's been here longer than I have been here, but I've known her all my life. Please share with us the future plans for the congregation.
Hello, everyone. I'm Sister Severa Carino, and I am from the GWS, or Congregation of Maricopa. So we come here and attend our worship service in our local, mother local, Tempe, and doing as great from Maricopa. We drive every now and then, even Bible studies, whatever the activity, we are all here. So thank you very much, and thank you to Brother Eduardo V. Manalo for being great to all over the world, the brethren, and for our faithfulness, we are remaining in that church. Thank you very much.
Yay! Thank you so much, Sister Vera. Thank you so much. So she really spread her thankfulness to all the brethren of Maricopa, because she, along with the many members along her side, are so united in coming all the way to Tempe, spending that long drive, but they're staying united together so that they can do their duties and fulfill them here, even though it is far from, Maricopa where they reside. Maricopa has a home here too in Tempe, and they show up and they show out as well. She already shared her message to the church administration, but I also would love to ask if Craig, if you had a message, a shout out to Brethren Maricopa, your family, and also to the church administration.
I just want to say that the brethren in Maricopa should keep up the good work and the faithfulness that we're doing to invite more people to come and worship with us through Bible studies and EVMs. And I'd like to give a shout out to basically the church administration, both local and the district, as well as the central administration, especially since we have a new worker coming that will be helping us out even more so that we may be able to bring our worship service back to Maricopa, because if we do that, then more people will come and it'll be easier to invite them to share our faith with them if it's in Maricopa.
Thank you so much for sharing, Craig. And thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. You guys along my side, I'm sure everybody's inspired for the work that you guys do for the entirety of the GWS, because you guys are pioneering officers, members in the GWS, and of course, leadership. You guys are doing so much. And I see it, we all see it, the entire locale of Tempe sees it as well. So big applause for our brethren here who do so much for the GWS. Thank you so much for joining me. So I'm excited to continue to see and hear more from our live audience with Ate Mai.
Thank you, Sister Jordan. We're still here. The live audience from Maricopa is still here. Hi, everybody. And the live chat is here. We're getting a lot of love from our brethren from different parts of the world. Sister Bienzeline Arquiza, hello po to all of you brothers and sisters. We have Sister Elena May Malit, our Ate Ina from Las Vegas, saying love the activeness of Arizona region. Sister Janice Aguinaldo from North Las Vegas is also here with us, sending her love. And welcome po Kabayani from Sister RG Canlas. And we also have Sister Shirley Marupot. Happy 5th anniversary, Maricopa. Happy New Year to all brethren. Mama Bell, basically marketing Maricopa. So to all of the brethren who was trying to, find a new community, a new home, here's Maricopa open for you all. And let's pull one of our live audience here. We have here our brother. Introduce yourself, Brother Melvin. And I know you have a fun right there watching. That misses you a lot too.
Hello po, brethren all over the world po. Happy New Year to all po. Advance.
Yeah.
In a few, one more day? 24 hours? Right?
A few more.
In Philippines, right?
In the Philippines in the next day. Yeah, so Brother Melvin, I know you're from Tempe, but you witnessed Maricopa from the start, right? So what's your most favorite thing about the congregation, how it rises up and coming?
The up and coming, brethren in Maricopa are so intact to each other. They're willing to help, and they're really united in all the activities, and especially the propagation part, and caring for the brethren. So I'm so proud of them, especially the Antonio family who were the pioneers over there. Actually, we lived there ourselves back in 2005, and then we just moved and moved out in 2016. So we were supposed to be part of that, but we couldn't wait that long. We had to move out. So it's kind of quite drive. So yeah.
But it's nice to know that. I mean, that means the church is growing
Yes,
from this side of the world.
Yes, yes.
They're
growing in numbers for sure.
Yeah, we're just, we're just an ethnicity here, but look at us growing here in Arizona.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And with that being said, do you have any greeting, shout out, or message that you want to put out there, Brother Melvin?
Well, shout out to all my family, especially my sister, RG. We miss you here and your INCRadio family here and MTS.
Thank you so much for sending your greeting. Brother Mel, he is also a head deacon here in the locale of Tempe and is a big help in the GWS of Maricopa. And we also miss you so much over here, Ata RG. I love you so much and I miss you. I hope you're doing well over there. The INCRadio family, everybody who's watching this is you. So thank you for joining us in our live comment section. If you thought we were over yet with the interviews, brethren, we are not, because I am back with another one of our pioneering members here in Arizona in general. I have with me Brother Fernando. He's actually one of the head deacons in the locale of Tempe, Arizona, but he was also a huge part of the fruition of the GWS of Maricopa. So, Brother Fernando, I would love to ask you your experience in watching the beginning, the origin of the group worship service of Maricopa.
First of all, I would like to thank our administration, Brother Eduardo B. Manalo, for guiding the church. We moved here from Colorado Springs, Colorado to Arizona back in 1997 when this was just starting. So my wife and I have seen and experienced the growth of the locale of Tempe. And so many other locales that came from Tempe, being the mother locale, I've seen and experienced the love and camaraderie of the brethren in Maricopa. We basically help them out in all their performances at the house of Brother Melanio Antonio. All the officers pitch in and we're happily performing our duties, going back and forth during our worship services scheduled. I can see from the faces of the brethren the excitement and the happiness that it brought to our selves, our hearts, and our souls. We're very happy to see the brethren come and go, and many have stayed and decided to stay longer, and that's what brought about the Maricopa group worship service through the guidance of our resident ministers, Brother Elias Mercado. Yeah, Eli.
Yes. He's the one who also helped start it off.
He was the one. Yes, he helped us a lot as well. And even the other ministers that replaced him, continuing in their endeavors to guide the brethren here in Arizona. So very, very thankful to the church administration for not, really we're not neglecting. There's no neglect at all. We were guided from the beginning until at this very moment, and it's ongoing. So I'm very happy for Maricopa and leadership in Maricopa, the officers, because they are showing their enthusiasm and their perseverance, their patience in performing their duties, all for the glory of our Almighty God.
Thank you so much, Brother Fernando, for sharing with us. He was a huge part of it all, and watching the pioneer brethren face their challenges when it did start, and how it went through COVID and everything, and how they are still here even through all of that and their challenges that they face. And not to mention, your nephew is also a part of Maricopa as well. Brother PJ, I don't see you.
Yes.
But you better be in the comment section.
PJ,
Yeah.
Tani Kala.
Yes. So the local of Maricopa is growing and growing, and we are so grateful to continue to watch their growth, because like you said, it is ongoing. The work is not done. So we are so happy to celebrate the entirety of the GWS today for their 5th year anniversary.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Ca Fernando. I think we might be ready to continue to talk more about the local or the GWS of Maricopa. If we might have more guests with Ate Mai, or I can continue to talk with our brother Fernando here. All right, brother Fernando, let's continue to talk a little bit more. And if you guys want to share your experience with any other brethren that you may have met from Maricopa as well, please continue to share it down below so that other brethren can join in on the celebration too. So we talked about the challenges that they may have faced. It is a long drive, and you're part of figuring out how to manage the challenges as well. So I wanted to know how you guys solved and went through your problems and the challenges of, when it started.
Well, actually, it's through God's help, through the prayers, perseverance, and we just, when it's time to fulfill the duties, we just wake up, we prepared and everything, we focus on what we need to do for God on that day. There's no falling back, just moving forward in the performance of our duties. Be it the choirs, I've seen how they persevere. The choir members, shout out for the Maricopa Brethren. Happy of a successful of Arizona.
Yes, thank you so much again, Brother Fernando. I remember as well when you guys were still at Kamalani's house, if you remember Kamalani just a little bit ago, the Brethren of Tempe were a huge part of performing alongside, because at the time they were still extra small. So Brethren from Tempe would also take that long drive late at night, early in the morning, so that they could help and have their worship services over there in Maricopa. So it was definitely a collective challenge and a collective goal that everybody wanted to be a part of. Well, thank you again so much, Brother Fernando, and everybody joining us in our live chat below. I am so excited to conclude and to continue our celebration. But first, we will go ahead and take a quick station break. We will return shortly. I'll see you guys soon.
You are listening to Iglesianicristo Radio, the voice of truth.
When was the last time you made someone smile? When was the last time you made friends with others?
Yes, please. Hi, this is Amaya. Hello, Amaya. Let's play together.
Include, invite, befriend. A small gesture of friendship can make someone's day. A message from INCRadio Mountain State Satellite Studio.
Welcome back. Yes. Thank you, Atamai, for welcoming them back. Thank you so much. Alrighty, let's continue our discussion, Atamai. What are we here to talk about?
I know you're from Tempe, right, Sister Jordan? And you've witnessed the up and coming of this group worship service. And you, as a young brethren in the church, any like acknowledgement? What's your favorite, most favorite thing about this group worship service?
Well, I would love to acknowledge the effort and the work that the entirety of the GWS of Maricopa does. You guys do work hard, and I see it. Especially, you help us in our worship services and in our activities as well. So while we are collective and while you guys in Tempe are conjoined, I just wanted to give you guys all my many, many thanks, because you guys are here and you are present, even though your group is small. We love you and we accept you, and we'll be so excited when you are large enough to be a congregation and leave us.
Then you will travel to see them.
Yes, and then we'll do our part and return it all. But I would just love to acknowledge that and thank them for their efforts and all of that.
Yeah. I love the unity of this group worship service. We've been
It's
here
inspiring,
for like a couple of hours, and we've been served with huge variety of
Yes.
food over there. You know, the warmth and the loving accommodation of the brethren is overwhelming, and
Yeah.
truly appreciate. Thank you so much,
Thank you
Paul
so Nice. Yeah, full
Any
stomach.
final words, Calito? Do you have any final message for as the resident minister of this humble, up and coming group worship service? Any plans, activities, or yeah? What do we have in store for our brethren?
You know, we got visitation. Visitation's coming.
There you go. Backward. There you go.
Yes.
I have nothing in store for you,
The downfall.
but I know that God is the one that stores something very, very special for us because we know whatever we do, how much service we render, how long we serve God, it is God and the Lord Jesus Christ that would reward us for the things that we do. And He has been rewarding us all through our life since we became members of the Church of Christ. So I would rather say that we have to go on and continue until we finish the race that God has put before us. So it's a non-stop service. It is only God who would decide when our services will be done. So let's keep on serving God faithfully and dedicatedly. It is up to God when will our life be ended or until when we could serve Him. It's all up to Him.
Yay. Thank you so much, Paul Calito. And truly you are an inspiration, Paul.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank
What
you.
about Brother Craig? Last words, Paul, before we wrap up the entire the anniversary of Maricopa, Paul. Message to the brethren. You can join us here, Paul. Message to the church administration, to the brethren of Maricopa. Your hopes and dreams and goals.
Well, the hopes and dreams of gold is to get the worship service moved back down to Maricopa, and with God's help and the help of the administration, of course, we'll be able to do that. And my message for the brethren is, well, you know, we'll just keep going and being faithful and, you know, continuing on in serving God.
Yeah, thank you so much. Where are you getting all of this motivation, this inspiration, Brother Craig? Tell us and, you know, enlighten us.
From our Father in heaven. Where else?
Very well said, Paul, brother. Thank you so much for having us. Thank you for, you know, allowing us all to share this momentous occasion with all of you. And we have greetings from our live chat. Let's greet them. We have Sister somebody, an explorer, thanking the Antonio family, Brother Kennard, the Carino family. He's greeting all of you. Carona from Las Vegas. This is Ate Ren. Brother Regal G. There you go. Who else? Sister Priscilla Batan is also in the live chat. And lots of love from different local congregation here in the District of Mountain States. All right. And to finally conclude our celebration, Sister Jordan, go ahead, take the floor.
Thank you so much. If you couldn't get enough of me already, it's time to leave. It's the conclusion. So if that was your goal, here we are, the end of our broadcast, but it is not the end of our celebration. Continue to share your commemorations, your congratulations online with us as we continue to celebrate the GWS of Maricopa. Yes, share it with more family and friends so that they are familiar of what it's like and the brethren, the culture here over here in Maricopa. So as we wrap up the Congregation of Maricopa's anniversary, we are reminded that faithfulness is not just a trait, it's a testament, enduring trust, unwavering commitment, and shared purpose, which is to be pleasing to God at all times. May this celebration mark what has been achieved and reignite our faith, love, and hope for the future, encouraging us to remain steadfast in our services to our Almighty God as we walk together in the years ahead. It is so evident that the brethren agree with that too. They're so inspiring. Thank you so much. GWS of Maricopa. We also would love to thank Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, our executive minister, Brother Angela Aranyo Manalo, our CEO, president of SEPSI and CFO coordinator, Brother Marlon Balason, our district minister, Brother Oliver Canlas, our assistant district minister, Brother Jay Agustin, our CFO overseer. Thank you to the group worship service of Maricopa again. Yes, and to all avid listeners of INC Radio and to our Kuya Text on board, thank you so much again for joining us, all of live chat, and of course our Las Vegas INC Radio team for making it all the way here. They drove lengths to be here, so I'm super thankful that I got to be joined with them too. Yay! I bet it is. I'm jealous. Yes. Next road trip, I want to go.
Yes, let's do that. Colorado, here we go.
Yes, I'm so excited. INC Radio, we're coming over there. Alrighty, so that is all the time we have. Thank you again for watching and listening to INC Radio Mountain States. But join us again next week, same time, same channel, for our first episode of 2025, January 4th, as we launch Explore Mountain States. Continue to tune into INC Radio, DZEM 954, changing lives through God's words. Up next, INC Radio Canada. Bye, everyone. Happy Saturday, happy weekend. Happy weekend, everyone. Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Let's see.
Yes. Let's see it again. Bye-bye, everyone.